Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tillman, and today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to play a video for you, and at one spot in that video, I'm going to pause it. And when I pause it, I want you to take a brief moment to yourself and decide if you were the officer in that situation, how would you respond? I'm going to pause it, and I want you just to think briefly about what you're going to do, and then we'll talk about whether or not that was the right decision or the wrong decision, and we're going to come back. Let's take a look.
Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands. Hands. Walk out.
Come on out.
Walk
Raymond.
out.
Where's Raymond at?
Show me your hands.
Yeah,
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
All right, guys, so now that we paused the video, what are you going to do? You're the officer responding to serve a warrant. And when you serve that warrant, you're there and a guy reaches under the mattress and he's getting ready to pull something out and you don't know what it is. As he starts to pull it out, you see that black figure in his hand. What are you going to do? So option A, are you going to pull your gun out and give that person commands to exit the room, or are you going to fire your gun? Option B, are you going to pull your taser out and deploy a taser at this person? Option C, are you going to utilize some OC spray it into the room and hope it gets them to come out? Or option D, are you going to go ahead and maybe go into that room, use your baton and try to hit the object out of this person's hand? What's your options? Think about it. Again, put yourself in the shoes of that officer. All right, let's watch the remainder of this video and let's figure out whether or not what we decided to do was right or wrong.
Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands. Hands. Walk out.
Come on out.
Walk
Raymond.
out.
Where's Raymond at?
Show me your hands.
Yeah,
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Get out! Move!
All right, so now that we've watched the rest of this video, most of you guys probably would have elected to do what those officers did in this situation, which is use their firearm. But here's the caveat to the video. I bet most of you guys didn't know that when they shot that person in that room, that firearm that he pulled out from underneath the mattress just so happened to be a BB gun. Why is that important? It's because that took a split second for officers to make a quick decision like that. Very, very difficult one. There have been people that have been killed at the hands of police because they possessed a BB gun. But how are you supposed to know that it's a BB gun that quickly? Quite frankly, most of the BB guns now, you can't even tell are BB guns. I remember when I was a child growing up, some of the BB guns that they had out would look orange, or they had really bright orange or yellow tips on the end of them. They weren't even painted black. But now they make BB guns to look like replica firearms, and I bet you didn't know that most criminals will actually go out there and utilize BB guns, because if they get caught using that BB gun in the commission of a crime, it's technically not like having a firearm. And so that's why they'll carry them, because they know how realistic they look. And so if you chose to utilize deadly force, you may be on the news tomorrow because somebody said you killed a person with a BB gun. Or let's just say you decided to use another option. Yeah, when you found out it was a BB gun, yeah, you might have survived because all he had was a BB gun. But let's just say that was a real gun that he pulled out. Would you be able to still stand here and have that conversation of whether or not you made the right decision? The reason I did this activity with you guys today is because this is the reality of police work. This is the reality of law enforcement in 2020, and we have to make some tough decisions, and they're not always as easy as they sound. So I want you to keep this video in mind the next time you decide to evaluate the next critical incident that you find law enforcement officers involved in. Thanks again, and God bless.
Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands. Hands. Walk out.
Come on out.
Walk
Raymond.
out.
Where's Raymond at?
Show me your hands.
Yeah,
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Get out! Move!
Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands. Hands. Walk out.
Come on out,
Walk
Raymond.
out.
Where's Raymond at?
Show me your hands.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Shots fired. Shots fired.